So if you're watching this video before October the 17th, year 2022, it's important to note that you can get this pack for free. In order to get it for free, all you need to do is go to your Sims 4 game library in the game, head over to kits, and you can just download it for free. If you are watching it after that time, then unfortunately you have to buy it. Now, I must say, I'm actually really impressed with this kit. Some people love kits, other people hate kits. But the thing we have to remember about kits is that they are an unnecessary luxury. You don't have to get them. They don't really come with any new gameplay. But there is something very special about this kit, which is why I may recommend it depending on your preferences. To go over the style, as you can see, the tones are very neutral and muted. In fact, all of the tones are some form of beige apart from the stone white and black options. So although there isn't much customization with regards to colors, I actually think it's okay because I genuinely like the fact that it has a theme. So one thing I actually love is this sofa that comes with the pack. I think it's really plump and cool. I also really like these chairs, and the table is something we haven't seen in the game before. We also have this tiny spotlight, which is kind of interesting because as we know, there is a spotlight in the base game, which is just this one here, but it can only be put on the floor. Whereas this specific one, which comes with this pack, can actually be put on different things like a table light, which I think is interesting. It also comes with these stone sofas, which obviously look really, really perfect on a patio. I literally love them. Another thing I love is this end table here, which again is made out of solid stone. Honestly, I love it. I actually really love this fireplace too. It's just something that I'm pretty sure we don't have in The Sims 4 at all. So it's really, really nice when they give us something brand new. To match with it, it also comes with this stone bar as well, and also this grill here too. For me, it feels very, very modern, but also in a way very, I don't know, Moroccan. I will say it is on a very similar wavelength to that of the Courtyard Oasis kit. Like, I feel like I could replace this sofa with a Courtyard Oasis sofa. We could use this Courtyard Oasis table and these chairs to go with it. And I feel like it fits the vibe. Do you know what I mean? Like, it suits it in that sense. I do find it very strange that they've released two things with a very similar style, especially because Courtyard Oasis is for a courtyard. And this is kind of like courtyard stuff. Well, it's outdoor stuff, which is extremely similar. So if you already own Courtyard Oasis and you want that vibe, maybe this pack is not really necessary for you. Obviously, we have all of the different white swatches here too, by the way, which look very, very modern. And we have the black ones. I don't know how I feel about the black ones. I feel like it's a little bit too dramatic. Do you know what I mean? Maybe if we use like the white flooring with it, I don't know. I personally prefer the brownish ones and the whitish ones because they'd be good for modern builds. Because I feel like these days, modern builds are taking a step away from like ultra white, because a few years ago, the ultra white look was like really, really in. Whereas these days, I feel like it's becoming a lot more muted and beige again, bringing it back to the 90s where everything was beige. Another thing I really like, by the way, is this doorway, which is an open doorway. Again, we don't really have much stuff like this in the game. Like, we don't really have many unique doors outside of Island Living or Eco Lifestyle, but this one is really, really cool. And it comes with the matching windows as well. And this awning, which goes up here, which I think looks really nice because, again, we don't really have anything that looks exactly like that. And I also love that we got these windows here too, like the little bars. Now, for some bizarre reason, none of the doors or windows in this pack can be used on curved walls, which I'm very surprised about, seeing that these were released after the curved walls update. I just assumed that all windows and doors released after the curved walls update would be suitable for curved walls, so I'm a little bit disappointed in that respect, I'm not gonna lie. By the way, one thing I should let you know about the door is that it's basically like permanently open. Oh my god, the welcome wagon here. Why the welcome wagon here when I'm trying to do a review? She is trying to barbecue. Oh my god, this is all going wrong. Any kind of Sims 4 review always goes wrong when you go into gameplay mode. Everybody shut up. Everybody stop grilling. Everybody stop being annoying, please. Anyway, as I was saying, when she walks through the door doesn't like shut, and you can't like lock the door, if you know what I mean. So the Sims team didn't really bother to put in an animation for the door opening and closing, which I find really annoying. If we look at, for example, this sliding door that came with Island Living, it actually opens up, and this sliding door does the same thing. So the fact that these sliding doors don't open and close, I find it a little bit lazy. If I'm being honest, it is lazy. The Sims team should have known better. They should have animated it properly. Now, one really important thing to know is, can you replicate the aesthetic using stuff from other packs? In other words, do you really need the kit if you own some of the other packs? So this was my attempt at trying to recreate a similar vibe, going wild using stuff from all different packs. So this is my attempt at trying to recreate the pack, but without using any of the stuff stuff from the pack. As you can see on the right hand side, that's the original one. On the left hand side, this is a new one. Obviously it doesn't look exactly the same, but if you own a lot of the other packs, I guess you can pull off a similar vibe. In terms of if you only have the base game, this is actually my attempt at making a base game friendly version. So if we compare them again side by side, right is the pack and left is only using the base game, I guess you can fulfill like a very similar perspective. Obviously, as you guys know, like I'm not the best Sims 4 builder in the world, but I think my version is all right. If you would like my base game friendly version, I will pop it on the gallery. So feel free to download that if you are too stingy to buy this pack, if you are buying it after October the 17th. In all, I'd say it's pretty. I'm disappointed that the doorway does not work. Like I think it was very lazy, but in general, I will say it's an all right looking pack. Also, I think it's really important to point out that the pack Perfect Patio Stuff, if you want more patio stuff for your game, obviously Perfect Patio Stuff is a stuff pack, which means it's double the price of this kit, but you're basically getting almost the exact same amount worth of stuff. So from that perspective, if you want more stuff for your patio or your back garden, I recommend getting this kit just because it's the cheaper option. But if you already own Perfect Patio Stuff or some of the other packs, maybe you don't need to bother. Thank you very much for watching this kit review. I'll see you in the next one.